Every name in Scripture carries a story, and every lineage reveals God's intentional design. Welcome to day 104 of our journey through the Bible. Today we continue in First Chronicles, reading chapters 3 through 5, chapters that trace the royal line of David, the descendants of the tribes, and their territories. These records may seem like ancient history, but they remind us of something powerful, that God values identity, heritage, and purpose. He sees each person, then and now, as part of his unfolding story. Whether you've just started or you've been walking with us since the beginning, we're so glad you're here. Make sure to subscribe and feel free to share this journey with someone else who would be encouraged by it. Tomorrow on day 105, we'll read chapters 6 and 7, where we'll see the priestly lineage and more tribal records that show the foundation of Israel's spiritual and communal life. You won't want to miss it. Now let's read with fresh eyes and open hearts, trusting that even in the lists and lineages, God is speaking. 1 Chronicles chapter 3. Now these were the sons of David who were born to him in Hebron. The firstborn was Amnon by Ahinoam the Jezreelitess. The second, Daniel, by Abigail the Carmelites. The third, Absalom the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. The fourth, Adonijah the son of Haggith. The fifth, Shephatiah by Abital. The sixth, Ithream by his wife Eglah. These 6 were born to him in Hebron. There he reigned 7 years and 6 months, and in Jerusalem he reigned 33 years. And these were born to him in Jerusalem, Shemiah, Shobab, Nathan, and Solomon, 4 by Bathshua the daughter of Amiel. Also there were Ibhar, Elishama, Eliphalet, Noga, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphalet, 9. These were all the sons of David, besides the sons of the concubines and Tamar their sister. Solomon's son was Rehoboam, Abijah was his son, Asa his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Joram his son, Ahaziah his son, Joash his son, Amaziah his son, Azariah his son, Jotham his son, Ahaz his son, Hezekiah his son, Manasseh his son, Amon his son, and Josiah his son. The sons of Josiah were Johanan the firstborn, the second Jehoiakim, the third Zedekiah, and the fourth Shallum. The sons of Jehoiakim were Jeconiah his son and Zedekiah his son. And the sons of Jeconiah, the captive, were Shealtiel his son, and Malchiram, Pedaiah, Shenazar, Jechemiah, Hoshama, and Nedabiah. The sons of Pedaiah were Zerubbabel and Shimei. The sons of Zerubbabel were Meshullam, Hananiah, Shelomith their sister, and Hashubah, Ohel, Berechiah, Hasadiah, and Jushabesed 5. The sons of Hananiah were Papelatiah and Jeshiah. The sons of Raphiah, the sons of Arnan, the sons of Obadiah, and the sons of Shechaniah. The son of Shechaniah was Shemaiah. The sons of Shemaiah were Hattush, Egal, Beriah, Neriah, and Shaphat 6. The sons of Neriah were Elionai, Hezekiah, and Azrikam 3. The sons of Elionai were Hodaviah, Eliashib, Peliah, Akub, Johanan, Deliah, and Anani, 7 in all. This concludes 1 Chronicles chapter 3. We will now turn to 1 Chronicles chapter 4. The sons of Judah were Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. And Reiah, the son of Shobal, begot Jahath, and Jahath begot Ahumai and Lahad. These were the families of the Zorathites. These were the sons of the father of Etam, Jezreel, Ishma, and Idbash, and the name of their sister was Hazelelponi. And Penuel was the father of Gidor, and Ezer was the father of Husha. These were the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah the father of Bethlehem. And Asher the father of Tekoa had 2 wives, Helah and Nara. Nara bore him Ahazam, Hefer, Temeni, and Hahashtari. These were the sons of Nara. The sons of Helah were Zereth, Zohar, and Ethnan. And Koz begot Anub, Zobeba, and the families of Aharhel, the son of Harum. Now Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and his mother called his name Jabez, saying, Because I bore him in pain. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Oh, that you would bless me indeed, and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. So God granted him what he requested. Chelub, the brother of Shuha, begot Mehir, who was the father of Eshton. And Eshton begot Bethrapha, Paseah, and Tehina, the father of Ir-Nahash. These were the men of Rekha. The sons of Kenaz were Othniel and Sariah. The sons of Othniel were Hathath, and Meonothai, who begot Ophrah. Sariah begot Joab the father of Ge-Harashim, for they were craftsmen. The sons of Caleb the son of Jephunneh were Eru, Elah, and Nam. The son of Elah was Kenaz. The sons of Jehalalel were Ziph, Ziphah, Tiriah, and Asarel. The sons of Ezra were Jether, Mered, Epher, and Jalon. And Mered's wife bore Miriam, Shammai, and Ishba. the father of Eshtemoa. His wife Jehudijah bore Jared the father of Gedor, Heber the father of Soko, and Jekuthiel the father of Zanoah. These were the sons of Bithiah, the daughter of Pharaoh, whom Mered took. The sons of Hodiah's wife, the sister of Naham, were the fathers of Kala the Garmite and of Eshtemoa the Maachathite. And the sons of Shimon were Amnon, Rinnah, Ben-Hanan, and Telon. And the sons of Ishi were Zoheth and Ben-Zoheth. The sons of Shelah, the son of Judah, were Er, the father of Lekah, Lada, the father of Mareshah, and the families of the house of the linen workers of the house of Ashbi. Also Joachim, the men of Kozebah, and Joash and Seraph, who ruled in Moab, and Jeshubi-Lehem. Now the records are ancient. These were the potters and those who dwell at Netaim and Gederah. There they dwelt with the king for his work. The sons of Simeon were Nemuel, Jamin, Jerib, Zerah, and Shoal, Shallum his son, Mibsam his son, and Mishma his son. And the sons of Mishma were Hamuel his son, Zachar his son, and Shimei his son. Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brothers did not have many children, nor did any of their families multiply as much as the children of Judah. They dwelt at Beersheba, Molada, Hazar-Shual, Bilhah, Ezem, Tolad, Bethuel, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth-Markaboth, Hazar-Susim, Beth-Biri, and at Sha'araim. These were their cities until the reign of David. And their villages were Etam, Ain, Rimmon, Tochen, and Ashan, 5 cities, and all the villages that were around these cities as far as Baal. These were their dwelling places, and they maintained their genealogy. Meshobab, Jamlech, and Josha, the son of Amaziah, Joel and Jehu, the son of Joshabiah, the son of Sariah, the son of Asiel, Elionai, Jacobah, Jeshohiah, Asaiah, Adiel, Jesimiel, and Benaiah. Ziza, the son of Shiphi, the son of Alon, the son of Jediah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by name were leaders in their families, and their father's house increased greatly. So they went to the entrance of Gedor, as far as the east side of the valley, to seek pasture for their flocks. And they found rich, good pasture, and the land was broad, quiet, and peaceful, for some Hamites formerly lived there. These recorded by name came in the days of Hezekiah king of Judah, and they attacked their tents and the Meunites who were found there, and utterly destroyed them, as it is to this day. So they dwelt in their place, because there was pasture for their flocks there. Now some of them, 500 men of the sons of Simeon, went to Mount Seir, having as their captains Pelatiah, Neriah, Rephaiah, and Uziel, the sons of Ishi. And they defeated the rest of the Amalekites who had escaped. They have dwelt there to this day. This concludes 1 Chronicles chapter 4. Let's move on to 1 Chronicles chapter 5. Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, he was indeed the firstborn, but because he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given to the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel, so that the genealogy is not listed according to the birthright. Yet Judah prevailed over his brothers, and from him came a ruler, although the birthright was Joseph's. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, were Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The sons of Joel were Shemaiah his son, Gog his son, Shimei his son, Micah his son, Reiah his son, Baal his son, and Bera his son, whom Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, carried into captivity. He was leader of the Reubenites. And his brethren by their families, when the genealogy of their generations was registered, the chief, Jael, and Zechariah, and Bela the son of Azaz, the son of Shema, the son of Joel, who dwelt in Aroer, as far as Nebo and Baal-meon. Eastward they settled as far as the entrance of the wilderness this side of the river Euphrates, because their cattle had multiplied in the land of Gilead. Now in the days of Saul they made war with the Hagrites, who fell by their hand, and they dwelt in their tents throughout the entire area east of Gilead. And the children of Gad dwelt to them in the land of Bashan as far as Salcah. Joel was the chief, Shapham the next, then Jonai and Shaphat in Bashan, and their brethren of the house of their fathers, Michael, Meshullam, Sheba, Jorai, Jachin, Zia, and Eber, 7 in all. These were the children of Abihail, the son of Huri, the son of Jeroah, the son of Gilead, the son of Michael, the son of Jeshishai, the son of Jado, the son of Buz. Ahi, the son of Abdiel, the son of Guni, was chief of their father's house. And the children of Gad dwelt in Gilead, in Bashan and in its villages, and in all the common lands of Sharon within their borders. All these were registered by genealogies in the days of Jotham king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam king of Israel. The sons of Reuben, the Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh had 44,760 valiant men, men able to bear shield and sword, to shoot with the bow, and skillful in war, who went to war. They made war with the Hagrites, Jetur, Naphish, and Nodab, and they were helped against them, and the Hagrites were delivered into their hand, and all who were with them, for they cried out to God in the battle. He heeded their prayer, because they put their trust in him. Then they took away their livestock, 50,000 of their camels, 250,000 of their sheep, and 2,000 of their donkeys, also 100,000 of their men, for many fell dead, because the war was God's, and they dwelt in their place until the captivity. So the children of the half-tribe of Manasseh dwelt in the land. Their numbers increased from Bashan to Baal Hermon, that is, to Sinir, or Mount Hermon. These were the heads of their fathers' houses: Epher, Ishi, Eliel, Azriel, Jeremiah, Hodaviah, and Jadiel. They were mighty men of valor, famous men, and heads of their fathers' houses. And they were unfaithful to the God of their fathers, and played the harlot after the gods of the peoples of the land, whom God had destroyed before them. So the God of Israel stirred up the spirit of Pul, king of Assyria, that is, Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria. He carried the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh into captivity. He took them to Halah, Habor, Hara, and the river of Gozan to this day. This concludes 1 Chronicles chapter 5. Thank you for joining us on day 104 of our year-long journey through the Bible. Even in the genealogies and tribal records, we're reminded that every person matters to God. He is a God of order, history, and legacy, and your life is part of his story too. Today's chapters may have seemed like names and numbers, but each name represents a life, a testimony, and a connection to God's promises. Let it encourage you. Your story is not forgotten. Tomorrow, on day 105, we'll explore 1 Chronicles chapters 6 and 7, where we'll read about the priestly tribe of Levi and more of Israel's family roots. It's all part of seeing the bigger picture of God's faithfulness through generations. Until then, stay encouraged and keep showing up. God meets us in every chapter, even the ones we tend to overlook.